Alright, this video is the hitch peg, short and sweet here. We've got a revolve, first of all, since everything can go around this center axis, and is a lot easier than trying to draw that button head. So first thing I'm going to do is make the origin right here at the center axis at the very bottom, and I'm going to draw the outline by going over and then up. The over is going to be the radius of the bottom, and so we are given the diameter, means that half of that, 0.125, is what I'm going over, and then my height is 0.5, so let's start with that. New sketch. Start with a line. I'm going to over 0.125, which is half again of that diameter, and I already lost the dimension, 0.5. Okay, straight up 0.5. Now here I've seen already seen a few people making a mistake. I'm not sure where. I think people are just doing 0.4 minus 0.25, and they're getting horizontal distance here of 0.15. So I'm going to type that in, but I need to point out why that's not right. If you look at that dimension, 0.4 is from left side to right side. That's the diameter. Same thing with this 0.25. You're getting from left side to right side. We're only working from the center to the right side. So if you have done that, you're partially correct. What you could do is do 0.4 minus 0.25. The step you're missing is you need to divide it by 2, and the reason is you only need half of that difference, because that difference is really both the left and the right sides. So what I'm saying is, from center to this edge is half of the 0.4 diameter, so that's 0.2. But we've already taken into account from here over, which is 0.125. So those of you who have done this or are doing this for the first time, I guess, the distance of this line is not 0.15, but rather 0.15 divided by 2, or 0.075. Alright, so we've got our line moving from the center over to the right as far as we can, and we're going to hold off on doing the arc until we've drawn our center axis line. And that's just going to be one vertical line right up the y-axis, distance 0.65. So starting at the center, 0.65, and now what we need to do is finish up with that arc. So SR, if you don't already know this, stands for surface radius, and the surface radius is as if you were looking at this part from the side. So you're seeing from top to bottom what the side of this hitch peg looks like, and as you look at that, the button head top itself here has a surface radius of 0.208. Now if you were to look at this thing from the top down, all you would see, as you look at it from the top, all you would see was this circle here. Now, you wouldn't even see the rest of the peg. That circle is where we're specifying the diameter 0.4. So to create this arc that we're missing from this point here to this point here, again, that's an arc, and just for the record, it is a 3-point arc, not one of the other two. We're going to make sure it is an arc at 3 point. We'll click on the top, and we'll come down here and make sure you snap to the end of that line we made. And then we're going to get real close to the shape we want, because if we don't, it won't turn out right. We'll get real close and we'll type in 0.208 and hit enter. So we've got ourselves an enclosed loop from the very center. We went over to the right, hit our arc, and we came straight down. We finish our sketch. If you haven't done revolve for a while, it's really simple. You click on revolve. It's already highlighted the profile, as they call it. It's highlighted in blue. So it's automatically set to just specify an axis, and that axis is right here. You want to just click on that center axis. It previews it at a full revolve. Hit the green check mark. What you're looking for here, to make sure you did this 100% right, is go ahead and look at it from a straight front view. You should not get any sort of a dimple in. You also should not get this to come out to a point and come back down. So if you look at this thing isometrically, it should look like a perfect smooth dome. If you see any kind of shadowing to a dimple or shadowing to a sharp point, means you've got something wrong. You need to go back and make sure that is a smooth button top. Otherwise, that's it. That is the hitch peg.